Hi, Alan Porter here with Strategic Wealth Strategies. In this segment, I want to show you the difference between the actual and average returns in portfolios. You've got many of your financial planners and advisors out there and your financial entertainers such as, I won't mention any names, but I think you know who they are, Susie and Robert. They always tell you about the average return. Well, it's not the thing that's going to make you money or save you money. It's the actual return that you need to see. The other thing I want to show you is going to be on another presentation during the same time is the difference between a saver, a debtor, and a wealth creator. Now again, what I want to show you is the average return versus the actual return. Let's say that we've got a $500,000 balance. In year one, we've got a 100% return. We had a great year to market that year. So we got a $500,000 gain. Now we've got an account balance of $1 million. But the next year, we had a terrible loss. We lost 50%. So we lost $500,000, and we're back to our original $500,000. Then our third year, we had another great gain of 100%. We made a $500,000 on that, so we're back to $1 million. But again, in our fourth year, we're minus 50%. We lost $500,000. We're back to the same $500,000 that we were when we started. But if you look over here, the average return is 25%, but your actual return is 0. That's what I want to show you, the difference between actual return and average return. And if you got a financial planner, a stockbroker, or anybody else telling you, well, here's the average return, tell them, I don't want to see that. I want to see the actual return. Now remember, I told you another thing that I wanted to show you is as far as I'm concerned, there's three types of people in the world. There's the debtor, the saver, and the wealth creator. And I think the majority of all of us have started out as a debtor. And we all want to get above this 0 line. I call that the death line. But as a debtor, when I started out, I had no money. So when I wanted to buy a car, let's say I went to the bank and I borrowed $30,000. I paid on it for 5 years. Then, well, guess what? I want to buy another new car. So I borrow the $30,000 again. I never get above this 0 line. Well, I became a saver at one time, but it's just a little bit different. What I did is I saved for 5 years. I went and bought that car, but I'm back down to the 0 line. Again, saved for 5 more years, I'm back down to the 0 line. I'm basically doing the same thing I was when I was a debtor, but at least I'm paying myself the interest. But now, through Index Universal Life Insurance policies, what I want to do is I want to become a wealth creator. And what I mean by this is I want to increase my wealth using other people's money. What I want to show you is how to become a wealth creator. You know, Einstein says compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. People who understand it are going to profit from it. People who don't are going to pay it. But let's go here. Let's say that I've saved my $30,000 right here. And I'm not going to spend that $30,000 to go buy my car. I'm going to borrow that $30,000 from the bank or whoever. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to spend it off. Again, I'm not stopping compounding because I have my money in this account here. Although I'm not contributing to it, it keeps on compounding. Again, I borrow that money from somebody else. My money continues to compound. I go back, buy that other car, my money continues to compound. Usually when it gets up to 13th to 15th year, it depends on the interest rate, you're going to have exponential growth in your field of compound, especially when it's not taxed. Again, like I said before in other videos, you cannot compound interest in a taxable environment because you got to pay taxes from the investment itself or from your lifestyle. But again, going back to what we looked at before, you have the saver that went up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And before that, of course, we had the debtor that basically never got above the 0 line. But that's what there's three types of people in the world, the debtor, the saver, and the wealth creator. And I teach my clients to become wealth creators. In conclusion, what I want to show you is two very important factors. The average versus the actual. So if you've got a financial planner or everybody else telling you they want to show you the average returns, tell them, no, I don't want to see that. I want to see the actual return. But I want to make all my clients into wealth creators. I want to get them out of becoming a debtor. It's great being a saver, but you want to use the financial strategies the financial institutions have been using against us for years.